अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
वालेकुम सलाम।
कैसी हैं आप?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, आप कैसी हैं?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह ठीक ठाक। मेरा
Um,
नाम है खदीजा।
or मैं हूँ Moisa, or together we are a dynamic duo. We've been told that we should start a podcast, so here we are trying to attempt something.
A little bit about us. We grew up in New York City, Queens. Moved around. I'll tell my story. Moved around a bit. I lived in Texas, a couple other places, and I moved back to New York. I live here again sometimes.
I left New York and I moved to Virginia, then Maryland, but I still have family here, so that's why I'm always here. For those that are always wondering why I'm here.
Period. Point blank. Period.
And we're doing this podcast because we've seen podcasts where people where there's desi married women talking about their experiences being married and mother-in-law, sister-in-law, all that stuff, but we wanted to bring another light
Perspective.
As women in their early 30s who are
Early.
single and looking to get married, but
Ready to mingle.
but we know it's just crazy out there.
For men and for women too. Like
Yes.
it's pandemic, as my sister here says.
COVID-19 is still going on.
I don't know what it is, but there's some crazy stories we're gonna share. Experiences from apps, experiences with people our families hooked us up with. Big perverts.
That's just her.
Okay. We will talk about that, okay? But yeah, we're gonna share some details. Hopefully it can empower someone else to talk about their own stories, or you just know that you're not alone, because
Yeah.
we know that we're not the only girls navigating life like this, and it's important to live a fulfilled life without just focusing around, oh my god, I have to get married. Like, of course you want to complete half your deen, and inshallah we'll get to do that. Inshallah, other girls watching and men watching as well will get to do that as well. But it's important to live your life as single gal or single boy while you wait for the one.
For us, I feel like religion plays a lot, or a big role, I should say.
100%.
Obviously we're Muslim, and just believing in Allah's timing and all of that.
God's plan.
Yes, and explaining to our families that we're not just out here not looking to get married.
Nobody's in the sarke, okay?
We ain't for the streets, okay? But yeah, just trying to get them to understand, like, bro, maybe it's not us, maybe it's just whatever's happening in the world. And to believe God's timing, that if it's meant for us, it'll happen. If not, inshallah, it'll happen up there.
And there's a blessing in everything you go through in life, the good, the bad, the adversities. It's how you deal with things that's important. And again, believing in Allah's plan and Allah's timing. So yeah, we'll talk about a lot of different things. We'll share some stories for family and friends that are watching.
Yeah, don't ask us how come we didn't know this. You
You're
didn't know
learning now.
because you didn't know. And obviously we're not going to put every little detail out there to protect ourselves and other people watching. That might be people that we know.
We'll get you haters.
But yeah, and yes, haters, if you have something to say, just don't even bother, because
This ain't the spot for
yeah,
it.
if you're gonna see us in person, you're not gonna say half the things. And half the people that be commenting, you don't have a profile picture, you don't have any followers.
Private
like,
profile.
What is you doing, papi? Like, what's going on?
Get it together. It is the month of Ramadan.
Our setup will be a little better in the future. This is just an introduction. And if you guys want us to talk about something or whatever the case is, you guys can comment. And hopefully this goes well.
Yeah, inshallah. Wish us the best of luck. We are so excited for this journey. No, really, we are. Like we said before, again, we're not the only people going through this. And yeah, I think one of the biggest things is sharing our experiences and hopefully empowering others to also live your life to the fullest, sisterhood.
Yes, because I'm sorry, Kaja.
No.
I've seen like a lot of like girls commenting, and they're just like, oh my god, I'm turning 28 and I'm not married. Girl,
You be alright.
You definitely will be alright.
You will be alright.
I know it gets to the point where you're just like, oh my god, like
the pressure.
Yes. Am I really gonna be single forever? Like, because obviously you can just say yes tomorrow and get married. It's not I don't think as women, we lack men to get married, but it's like, okay, yeah, is this the person I would spend the rest of my life with and I would be happy?
And your akhirah, bro. You got to think about that next life too.
Yeah, and it's also
Is
like,
more money really the one?
I'm more money.
You are different one.
And also like the relationships like we see as our parents
Necessarily like
in a happy relationship.
healthy.
Yeah, like sometimes you just see people and you're just like, bro, like, are you really happy, or you're just
Yeah.
going on with this track because you're just convince yourself like you're good, and it's just stuff like that, obviously.
Or it's what the world expects of you, so
Yeah.
you just kind of conform. And
Not saying that you should be divorced or anything.
yeah,
but
no.
like, how many people can you look at and be like, okay, yeah, they're really happy?
In like our parents' generation. And then I think that's another thing, right? Because a lot of us either we're the children of immigrants or we're the immigrants. It was immigrant baby. And you live a completely different life and grow up with completely different views. And sometimes you clash, right, with your parents or their way of thinking. Even your older siblings. I got an older geriatric millennial sister. Love you long thing. Hearts for you. But even relationships like that and navigating what I believe versus what she might believe, or even in other people's cases, where you have those differences, and really just being open about it, talking about it, and yeah, it's gonna be okay. When you were younger, I mean, when I was younger, I thought, oh, at the age of 25, I will have
For
three
real,
kids.
me too.
I'm gonna be married, got the white picket
Yes,
fence.
because where is he at?
Where is the white picket fence? It says white curtain in the back. Oh, blind. Ain't no picket fence here. But that's okay, right? And I think you also learn getting to the age of 30 or getting to the age of 25, like that's not that old. You're still really young. Inshallah, you have a full life ahead of yourselves. And if you work on yourself, the right person will come along.
Right, well, that was our introduction.
Thanks for tuning in.
You guys will enjoy the next couple of episodes. They might be a little while. Okay. But we're still gonna do our little food reviews because we got a lot pending, but we just haven't gotten to them because life just happens. But yeah, thank you for watching.
Bye.